DreAllDay.com.
What's up, folks? It's Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Y'all know who I am. We're here for the vlog number 18. Without further ado, let's get right started. Top 10.
I don't quit, I just regroup and fuck people up.
Number 1, USA. Number 2, Canada. Number 3, the UK. Number 4, Brazil. Number 5, Croatia. Number 6, Norway. Number 7, the Netherlands. Number 8 is Mexico. Germany is number 9. Number 10 is Greece. Facebook fan page. My link's right down there if you want to join Facebook fan page. Let's get right into the questions. Boom. Neo PC says, do I have any idea what my shoulder width is? No, I don't. And my body fat level is somewhere between 4 and 6%. I know that. My shoulder width, I have no idea. Mayonnaise says, when I enter the NBA, it will be as a draft, through the draft, or as a free agent. It'll be as a free agent because you only go through the draft one time. So it'll be a free agent when I join the league. Wake Rider. He said he loves to live this summer or die this summer. Motto has motivated him to work harder. He's doing a bunch of stuff to work on his game. He's from Brownfield, Alberta, Canada. So shout out to him, everybody up there in Canada. Number 2 in the top 10. Shout out to y'all. Young Buck 452. He says he knows I used to live in Mount Airy, but have I ever played against anybody from North Penn? And if so, what's my opinion of the team or the people? No, I never played against North Penn High School when I was in school or nothing like that. But I do know Jay Jameson, who went to North Penn. He trains over in Lansdale at a gym that's like right around the corner from North Penn High School. I looked it up. So shout out to Jay Jameson. I'm sure you know him if you from out in North Penn. He trains a bunch of people out in that area, and he got game. He's one of the favorite trainers that I ever worked with. So if anybody out there knows Jay, tell him I said what's up. Tell him I shouted him out in the vlog. And tell him to holler at me. I ain't talked to him in a minute. I hit him up a couple months ago, but I ain't hear back from him. So that's the only person from North Penn I ever met, at least that I know of. Ray 189. He said when you're watching tape of a game, what should you pay attention to? I have a vid about this, so you need to look up how to watch video to get better. I made this vid already, so put Dre Baldwin, how to watch videos to get better, or just go to my channel page, look at the playlist, and click on the how to playlist, and you'll see it. It's right there on the list. Mr. Wade 1994, he says, what does overseas mean? Overseas means when you travel to other countries to play basketball. So when you hear a basketball player say I play overseas, that means he's played in different countries around the world professionally. DDX King says, how can I increase my vertical? Because I don't have access to a gym and I don't have weights. You can do a vertical jumping program. There's a bunch of them out there. We talked about these and I got vids about them out there already that you don't need weights for. You don't need any type of special equipment, or you can just practice jumping explosively. So if you just go to a court and you're working on your game, practice jumping explosively towards the basket every time. That will improve your vertical leap. You don't have to do any special exercises, and you don't need any special equipment. The man Jamorehead City, shout out to him. He said keep it up, thanks for coming through. Next question, A&A Productions says, can a defender block you from moving around, kind of like boxing out? He can box you out when there's a shot going up. Depends on what's going on. If you had a ball, he can't hold you. That's a foul. Of course, it depends on what the referees call. And it says, can a defender push you when you're trying to box him out? Not legally. It depends on how it's done. Once again, like, there are referees in the game. The referees determine what's legal and what's not. So if you're not playing in the game, then you just got to play through it. I mean, if you're not playing in the game with referees, say you're playing pickup, you just got to play through it or figure it out. Fruism says, he said he saw that I played in Mexico. Where did I play, and is the league whack? If you want to know about my experience in Mexico, go to DreAllDay.com and click on the basketball link and click on Mexico and read what I wrote about it. I gave you all the information I wanted to share about it, so it's right there on my website. The next prototype says, he saw on the DWade website that they're having national tryouts. Am I going to attend this year? People have been asking me this for a couple weeks. I haven't made a decision on that yet. We'll see. It's in June. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. So I don't know. If I do, I'll let y'all know. High Flyer 2345 says he's working on his fucking game. That's what you should be doing. So shout out to him and everybody else out there that's been working on their game. MC Cowboy, he said after he started watching my vids, he's been working a lot harder and he hopes to be successful. He wants me to be successful, so shout out to you. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you watching the vids and I'm glad they've been able to help you. BMO 9351 says, did I get recruited to play overseas out of college, or did I go over there and try out? I didn't do either exactly. I went to some pro camps after college, like a year after I finished college. went to some camps, got video, got with agents, things like that. Basically networked my way over there. So it wasn't really either one of those. Sand Skirts says, how do you get better court vision so you can create plays when you're under pressure like Steve Nash or Chris Paul? Well, if you want to do things like Steve Nash or Chris Paul, you need to play in a whole bunch of games and get experience like Steve Nash and Chris Paul. And you need to get in the gym and practice like Steve Nash and Chris Paul. Simple as that. They call me Money. They call me Money Moin, whatever. Do you have any hobbies besides basketball and YouTube? Yeah, read my website. Read a lot. I'm on the internet a lot. Listen to music. Hanging with friends. Watching TV. A lot of other stuff. You just got to read my site. I write about that stuff. And he's from Holland, so shout out to Holland. BD Ruckus from Brooklyn. He said he watched my video on how to put in work and the motivation to go do his thing. He's a mixed martial artist. So there, I'm glad you said that, BD Ruckus from Brooklyn, because the stuff that I talk about in a lot of those videos don't only apply to basketball. They apply to anything you're doing. They don't even have to be sports. So I'm glad you came through. I appreciate you doing that. Shout out to everybody in Brooklyn. Mr. Wade, 1994, asks, how old was I when I first dunked the basketball? I was 16 when I first dunked the basketball. Alright, so that's that. Thanks everybody for the questions. VWAD number 18. If you got a question, leave it on the comments for this video and I'm going to answer it in the VWAD, which will be next week, number 19. DreAllDay.com. You'll know how to get with me. Now go work on your fucking game. It's almost summertime. Live this summer or die this summer, y'all. DreAllDay.